You're on.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Laurel Oak Country Club. We still are open in the golf operations, but however, we do take our staff safety very, very seriously, and also our members' safety very, very seriously. So this is a little note to tell you of some of the things that we've done around the course and around the clubhouse to try and help you with everything and make you aware of everything that we are doing. So right behind me, you're going to see Pat. Pat is on the podium. One of the things that you're going to notice that my staff are doing is that they're going to start wearing gloves. Also, please be aware of social distance from ourselves as staff and from members. So it's just something to be aware of as you're playing today. But this little video is just going to give you some information of some of the different things we've changed around the course and the clubhouse for you. Okay, so moving over to the range, you're going to find a couple of little differences that we've made on the range. From now on, there's going to be no towels on the range and also no alignment sticks on the range. Again, this is something that you may be touching, multiple people may be touching over and over, that my staff can't come to and get it disinfected before somebody else touches to. So we have removed them from the driving range for the near future. The ball crates on the range are actually made quite good, and it's very simple. If you don't want to touch the golf balls, you can actually just bring your club up and you can start to push the balls out that way. It's a good way just coming to hit a few balls. You don't have to touch anything that's here on the range, you know, and that's just a nice way to do it. Also, please remember, you should refrain from touching each other's clubs. So if you do see clubs on the range, you know, you do not need to lift them and give them to somebody. Also, when you get on the golf course, that's another good thing, is don't pick up somebody else's clubs. Please just try and keep your own stuff to yourself, and that way it'll help getting anything passed on. One of the biggest things that's been implemented at Laurel Oak Country Club over the last week or so is the single cart usage. So that we've given that availability to all members. Unless you are family members, we give you the availability, and we encourage you to ride alone if you are not family members. But once you come in, there's a couple of things that happen to try and keep you safe and keep my staff safe. One is we now have a garbage disposal at the top of the ramp. When you pull your cart into the staging area, if you could remove any tissues or anything like that you have in your carts that would be dangerous to my staff touching. Obviously they will be wearing gloves when you come in, but that would be helpful also. The way my staff try to keep you safe: once a cart comes in, it goes downstairs, it's brought down and it's washed like it normally is. From there, it is also disinfected. So once we get it downstairs, my staff will start to disinfect the key points: the steering wheels, the seats, the scoops, the other scoop on the other side, and also the GPS system and the dash. So we try to keep everything as safe as we can and disinfected as we can. Obviously at this time, members, tee times can become a factor if we get too busy because we're in single cart usage. So please try and bear with us as we do this. Also remember, we do have motorized carts that you can walk with, and they are battery operated, that can be used for walking. So it's a great time to get out and start walking. Gyms are closed, so if you're a fitness freak and you want to get your steps in, then it's a great time to go walk 9 holes. Okay, so here on the putting green, you're going to notice a couple of changes. All the flag sticks have now been removed from the putting green. There are no longer flag sticks for you to touch here, so you still may use the practice green. It is still open, but we just have removed all the flag sticks for your own safety. We also have removed the chipping tubes. The tubes that you would normally get the balls in for chipping have been removed at this stage. You are more than happy to bring your own balls if you wish to use some chipping, but we have removed the tubes again for your safety. Okay, from this moment on, we are removing all rigs from the bunkers at Laurel Oak. This is fairway bunkers, greenside bunkers, everything is being removed. So it's going to leave us with a little bit of trouble where you're going to get into a bunker, you're going to hit a shot, and it's going to leave an indentation obviously of where you've just hit that shot. We're going to try and foot rake it as much as we can. We're going to try and smooth it out with my foot as much as I can, and I'm going to try and do this as I back out of the bunker as well, and just try and smooth it out. Obviously for the people coming behind me, this is going to leave a little bit of a challenge, because if I land in an old footprint, I'm now in trouble. So what we're introducing at Laurel Oak is we're introducing placing in the bunker, no closer to the hole, as near as possible to get you a lie that would give you that you would normally find in the bunker. So in my case, where my ball is here, I'm just going to move it probably about 6 inches. Okay, so it should be up to the individual to see how far they need to do it. Hopefully that shouldn't mean that you move 5 feet back or 20 feet back to the right or the left. It's just about getting as close as possible to the nearest point you're in, and from there we can hit it as we normally would. After that, again, I'm going to foot rake it as much as I can and try and leave it in some sort of nice condition for the people that are playing behind me. Okay, so over the past weekend I've received numerous emails regarding what to do on the putting green. Obviously, if you're just out for a casual game, I would say anything inside a foot or two or that kind of range for me is acceptable and a gimme, and you can just go pick it up and give it to your partner. For team captains, up to you to decide what you would like to do within your game. That is totally your decision. We'll help you as much as we can. If you need some advice, then we'll be happy to do it. If you want to do 2 feet, 3 feet, a putter length, I'll leave that to the team captains. For everything else at Laurel Oak, and such as coming up as the club championships where we need the ball holed out, we're really asking you to try and keep the flagstick in the cup. That way it's not disinfected every day, so we don't know what is on it already. I've obviously made a 20-footer snake across the green. Right now my ball is holed. I'm going to show you the correct way that you can lift it out. So without touching the flagstick, you can get in and you can lift it out. We are looking at ways of putting something maybe at the bottom of the cup to make it a little easier, just to lift the ball out of the cup, but we'll be looking at that in the next day or two, and hopefully we'll implement that. Okay, and the last thing to remember is when you've finished around your golf and you've parked your cart in your staging area, we have turned off the 2 air hoses. They have now been switched off. We do have a scrubber out here for your feet if you wish to clean your shoes outside, that you're more than welcome to use it. Always remember the ice and water machine is available. Okay, we try to disinfect it as much as we can. My staff come out and try to clean it as much as I can, but please be cautious when using it. And obviously, you've finished your round of golf, everything is done, you've had a great day at Laurel Oak. Remember, please remember when you come through the pro shop, the first machine that you're going to hit is a soap dispenser. Please wash your hands as you come through the pro shop. Everyone, please stay safe.